أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. It is a great honor to be here. I would like to thank Dr. Han Sang Moon and the committee of Sunhak Peace Prize and the chairman. I really appreciate to be here, and it's greatest honor to accept this greatest award. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Let us not forget the Sunhak Prize, that it was given by Dr. Han Moon. The purpose of this prize really is to remember Dr. Sunhak Moon's philosophy, ideology of peace. Dr. Sang Moon, his ideology was that we are one global family under God, and that is true. That is true. As you see the world that today we are living, and the way that the people are being treated in the world, it's unbelievable. As you saw what Dr. Gino Estrada showed to you, I have been living in that country. I have been a refugee in Afghanistan. My family have been a refugee. I know how the refugee feels. I know how the refugee lost everything that they had. I know how the refugee lost their family, their brother and sister, their father, their mother, and also as a family, as an individual, they lost their dignity. They lost their resilience. And above all those, education was prohibited for the refugee. So, again, Reverend Sunhak Moon was really giving us this opportunity to look the conflict resolution. Look why all these people are leaving their home. Nobody wants to leave their home. Everybody loves their nation, loves their country. But when war broke, these people are forced to leave. Why I am talking today about this issue? Today the world is pinpointing the refugee. The refugee who lost everything, they try to make the effort to go to another part of the world, to make a home for themselves. But today, the world is not accepting them. They're sending back to Afghanistan. I am talking about Afghanistan. There are millions of refugees are returning back home. They lost everything. Home is not ready for them. Afghanistan are suffering poverty. Afghanistan is suffering economical issue. Still in Afghanistan, we have war. Every single day in Afghanistan, there is a village, there is a home, there is a place that is blown up to the air. Yes, we create an environment that people are learning. We create an environment that right now they can learn. But is that enough? I don't think so. Why we are educating the civil society? Because we want them to really get their dignity back, take their confidence back, take their respect back. People in Afghanistan or any other conflict zone, they are human beings like any other person. They need help because they lost everything. They lost country, they lost institution, They lost whatever they own. We have to start from scratch. Through the video you saw, there were education bans for women and children. There were thousands and thousands of children and women who were sitting in the refugee camp desperate. They did not know what to do. Yes, we create an environment that they could get education. Is that enough? I don't think so. Today, we are facing in the world that everyone is really looking to the refugee and with different lens. But they are equal to us. We are all human beings, and God sees us as same individual. And we, who are we, that we don't look that? I think the world should wake up. If today is Afghanistan or Syria or Iraq, tomorrow is there another part of the world, because the hatreds are there. The people who have hate, they are really destroying other nations. And the only way that we can demolish that hate and that prejudice is through education. Education is the key issue that really helps people to see the reality of life, to see the reality of nature, to see the reality of individual. We need to really educate. What type of education? Education that teaches wisdom. Education that teaches love. Education that teaches dignity. Education that teaches responsibility. Education that really teaches us that we cooperate and coordinate with each other. Education that it will help us to really get rid of poverty. Why we have war? Because people are suffering all around the world. When people suffer, there is war. If there is enough economic situation for everybody, then there wouldn't be any war. So we are trying to educate people to defend their right. Human right is the right of every individual. They have a right for education, they have a right for health, and they have a right for economic empowerment. So we are empowering women to have a sustainable life, and that's what we are doing through education. Education is a tool that it makes people's life easier. And when we give them that tool, we don't have to feel pity for them. We don't have to feel sorry for them. They stand up on their own. They will be empowered. They will get education. They will run business. They will interact with each other. They reach for each other because they know that prejudice is not a way of life. So I am a great honor to accept this award, this prestigious award, but I would like to dedicate this award to the people of Afghanistan, especially to the women of Afghanistan, to the children of Afghanistan. And I would like to thank Dr. John Moon for this wonderful, wonderful initiative. And above all, I would like to dedicate this award to my father, who was a great man, who was a man that really gave me opportunity to get education that today I can share with the world. Thank you very, very much.